Hello guys, welcome into right at the end. I'm here with Pascal tonight after a brilliant 4-0 win in our Champions League return against PSV. Paz, how you feeling after that?
Oh my God. We were talking about this earlier about being back in the Champions League and how we're looking forward to it. It could not have gone any better than that. I'm absolutely buzzing, man, because I think in terms of, firstly, we put them to the sword like we really wanted them to do. We made the right subs. We rotated the team and everyone was superb. I'm so pleased, man. It was excellent, excellent performance.
It was, and the atmosphere was buzzing, man. I mean, it was building before kickoff. I was taking in a lot of videos online and stuff. It had been building. It was a wet night in North London. The rain was torrential, and it wasn't dampening anybody's spirits, man. It was absolutely fantastic.
The music, just everything that we've missed basically just came to the fore in that game. And what I'm so pleased about was that all the things that we talked about in previous pods about perhaps being complacent when we're leading, maybe just taking the foot off the gas, didn't show that today. We showed absolute professionalism, brought on the players we would have wanted to see, and also just now kind of gives us an idea of what we can expect with these Sunday games, Wednesday games. I think it's been done to perfection. I thought it was some fantastic individual performances, which I'm sure we'll go through in when we speak next.
Yeah, we'll go through all that in the pod probably tomorrow or Friday when we preview the Spurs game and we wrap this game up. But I wanted to come on here tonight with you and just go through what it felt like being back after so long out. We've obviously been out for 6 years. It's been done to death how long we've been out the Champions League for, and we were desperate to get back in it. And this is what we've worked for. These nights are what we worked for. We've built towards this, and it was great to see these players really take their chance.
Oh, I think that's the most satisfying part of it, that the excitement you can tell building up to this game for the players to be in the Champions League. The talk about playing the music and the what Jesus had said in his interview. You can see the buzz that these players were getting from it, and that's a lot to do with because many of them have not played in it. It was Saka's first goal in the Champions League because he's never played. So going to see Declan Rice in there, you can see he reveled in it. Man, it was just, I think everyone part of Arsenal Football Club, from the fans to the players to everyone, you can see there was something special about being back in this big elite tournament and being where we think we justifiably belong.
And we've really got control of this group now, right? Because I think we all said that we thought that PSV were probably the second best team in this group, and we've just swatted them aside like it's nothing. So we have got control of this group now. We go away to Lens next. We can really, really take control of this, get it sewn up early, and then hopefully the last couple of group games will be almost dead rubbers, and we can, treat them like Carling Cup games, basically.
Which is exactly what we're hoping for. I think this puts us in great stead against Lens. I don't know what the result was to Sevilla Lens. I didn't check that, but it puts us in great stead for that game. As you said, we got a grueling season ahead of us. It is a conventional season this time, not with any shitty World Cup, not shitty World Cup, but like right in the middle of the season. So schedule should be what it's supposed to be, but nevertheless, it's all unknown territory for us. So I think managing this squad and getting performances like that in midweek, building us up for the Spurs game, couldn't have asked for more, mate.
Yeah, Sevilla Lens was 1-1. Which is a perfect result for us.
Perfect result.
I mean, like I said, we've really got control of this group now, and you could say, well, if one of them won, we could maybe qualify quicker, but we don't just want to qualify; we need to qualify top of this group.
Yeah.
So that's you couldn't have asked for a more perfect result than that.
We want to qualify top by the fourth, but if we can go into the fifth game qualifying top, then that would be fantastic, because then we can then move players around and give others a go. By the way, the good thing about that result is that Lens were away. So, yes. Wow.
Well, I mean, we said, me and Jazz had said that we thought that Sevilla were maybe the weakest team in the group, which is weird because they came out of the top pot, but they came out of the top pot as Europa League winners, not as, you know, anything to do with a league. So there was nothing about season consistency. They just won the Europa League. And that's, you know, that's how they got in it. I don't know if you saw Jose Mourinho's comments today, but he said that basically he will go to his grave believing that his Roma team won that Europa League final last year, which I thought was quite funny. It's very Mourinho.
Very Jose, yeah. I mean, listen, Sevilla are the kings of the Europa League, so that's their thing. But they've always notoriously been pretty poor in the Champions League. So we are going into, we're in a group that we are expecting to win. We're expecting to finish top. So if you go into your first game against PSV today in the Champions League that we've not seen, was it 5 years? We've not seen anything. I've switched off anything remotely Champions League. Today, I switched on. I'm waiting for all the post-match stuff. I'll be watching it till 3 o'clock in the morning, everything. It's one of those nights that you really are happy to be back. I'm sure we won't get it every week, but today, let's revel in it. Let's enjoy it. And I think we're seeing this Arteta revolution, so to speak, really taking effect, because I was so impressed today. Everything I saw impressed me. All the decisions, player performances, attitude. It's exactly what we've been waiting for. And I can only hope this is just going to get better as we progress on.
The only slight down note on this for me.
Oh, come on, Gav.
I really wanted to see Ramsdale play tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
I've got to be honest, I thought he earned a start tonight with his performances last season, how he played. I understand that it's changing of the guard. It's, you know, and obviously, I love Ramsdale, so I really didn't want to see it. But I understand it's a change of the guard. And if Arteta thinks Rye's the better goalkeeper, then that's fair enough. But I think tonight he should have started Ramsdale. I don't think it would have taken away one iota from any performance. And I thought Ramsdale had earned it. But, you know, it is what it is. Like you said, he got the subs perfectly. Were you surprised he didn't bring Ramsdale on 70 minutes after saying that he was going to?
No, that's a good point. I would not have been surprised, actually, if he had done that. I do agree with you on Ramsdale. We spoke about this before the game. You know, there's the sentiment side of it with us. I think, you know, he's been a big part in us getting in the Champions League. So I just feel he's such a decent fellow, but also a great goalkeeper. I would have loved to have seen him. I think it's something he thoroughly deserves. But at the same time, I was having this conversation with a debate with an Arsenal fan, and he was saying that Arteta's been really heartless and ruthless and all that. And I said, look, we've been there in the Wenger years, in the last 10 years of the Wenger years, where there was not anything but ruthless, the attitude. It was too laissez-faire. We were not going in, and we were not taking decisions where they sometimes would be a lack of compassion, you could think slightly, but it's not about that. We want to win now. We're tired. We're tired of being a team that was in that era of just being a joke, ran like a joke. And now we're now in a time where we're building a squad. And yeah, some players are going to have to go on the bench if he thinks that's the right decision. But I back him 100%. And I do feel we might see a surprise with Ramsdale. I know it's hopeful thinking, but maybe the North London derby starts. Who knows? If that happens, then Arteta's going to keep us guessing all season.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, this is what we've been waiting for, and the banter era is well and truly over now.
Yeah, there's another club that's taken that reign.
That's right. It's not us anymore. The banter era is over. So, all right, Pas. Well, thanks for coming on tonight. It was just a quick one. You got anything else you want to add before we go?
I'm just going to go and watch Thierry now on CBS. I want to know what his thoughts are. But all I can say is every Arsenal fan should be looking at this and be very, very happy and enthusiastic about what's going to come this season. I really hope I don't eat those words. But as far as today was concerned, that's exactly what we all wanted to see.
Great. Perfect. We'll end it on that positive note. So from me and Pas and from us here right at the end, we will see you again next week. Thanks. Bye.
Cheers.